I have finally made the very long journey up to Game Traders, which is about an hour and 30 minutes away from where I live. The owner came out to the flea market this past weekend, bought some stuff from us, so hopefully I'm going to buy some stuff from him now. Let's go inside. The shop is pretty much broken up into two separate main rooms. This is the PS2, Wii, and GameCube room, and he basically said that the store hasn't been open for very long. When he started, he had like 3 or 4 Wii titles, and in just a really short time, just a couple months, he's gathered up this much. And the prices are pretty damn decent. He'll actually work with you on the prices, so that's really cool. One of the main reasons why I came up here was to go through all of his game manuals he has, and there's quite a few. So far I've picked out some for the N64. He has an awesome selection of Super Nintendo, original NES, huge case full of NES stuff, tons of more Super Nintendo down here, and a bunch of N64 over here. Sorry about the glare. This is sort of like the handheld room. You got a PSP, a bunch of DS, there's some box Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games up top, and then in these cabinets over here you got all the original Game Boy Color, just carts, and then all Game Boy Advance and DS carts. Here's some really cool old box stuff, the Odyssey 2, a bunch of games, Odyssey 300, bunch of loose card Ataris, some boxed Atari stuff. Some of it's actually still sealed, never opened in there. And then we got some of the boxed NES games, which I actually bought one of those myself. Got a boxed Famicom down there, bunch of cards for it. And then this was actually, I believe, Joey's that he sold at the flea market a while back. Not sure how it got here. Jaguar system, some Jaguar games, some of the harder to find ones. Actually have a decent PC selection, bigger than most GameStops would have now. And then, of course, all the fancy headsets that everyone wants, all the fucking Turtle Beaches. The owner picked up these awesome display cases from Kmart. He actually has more of these. He can't fit any more in here, but I would love to have one of these for my game room. He has a pretty sweet PS1 collection, a lot of the harder to find titles. Fortunately, I pretty much own everything here that he has that are the good ones. I don't know if that's an unfortunate thing, it just means money I don't have to spend, but quite a few of the decent titles. And then a couple pretty rare GameCube titles, Pokemon box. That actually came from Kenneth, you guys. Crazy K. And then a few more PS1 games down here. There's a fairly decent amount of 360 stuff, and they have a original Xbox section that has quite a few games. I figure if I'm showing, everything in the store, I might as well literally show everything in here. So I'm picking up the box and manual for, he's doing Beavis and Butthead impressions while I'm doing this. Picking up the box and manual for Super Mario Deluxe. We got a box and manual for Super Gunstar Heroes. Gain Ground Complete on Genesis. The Boy and His Blob. The box and manual, really good shape for Kirby's Adventure. Can you tell I'm trying to bulk up my box and manual collection? And then manuals for Snowboard Kids 2, Duke Nukem 64, Duke Nukem 0 Hour, Star Fox 64, Star Fox, Kirby 64, Crystal Shards, Castlevania 64, Paper Mario, and Yoshi's Story. And then I think I finally found a decent condition Game Gear that has a bright screen with a charger, and all these cases and all these cases. Ignore any prices you might have seen because he's giving me a good deal on all that stuff. So, thanks, woo! Game Traders is located in Port Richey, right off of US Highway 19. It is in Sunrise Plaza, little shopping center sort of towards the back of it, so it's a little hard to find. But it's only been here for a short amount of time. It's a decent drive for me to get here, but I do plan on coming back. So if you happen to be in the area, look them up.